Oh, we're live. Okay. So we are currently live. We're going to wait a couple seconds until maybe 15 seconds into the stream for us to get some viewers. All right. We are officially 15 seconds into the stream, so I'm going to start, uh, you know, talking. Hey guys. Oh, hey, that one person who's watching. Hey guys, it's Matty here. Welcome back to the Digging Adventures live show. I'm your host, Matty Tomaini. And tonight we are having a very special guest. We are having Justin Finley on. How's it going?
It's going great, man. It's great to be here.
That's good to hear. So, before we get any further into the show, I would like to play our lovely, lovely commercials. Let's roll those. Hey guys, it's Matty here. Welcome back to Digging Adventures live show. But before we get any further, let's go over some of our wonderful commercials. Are you in the market for a new detecting shovel? Look no further. Predator Tools has the best digging tools in my opinion. Made in America out of USA certified steel, I'm using the model 24 Phoenix and I love it. So make sure you guys go check them out at www.predatortools.com. Are you looking for a new detector, pouch, or anything else smell detecting related? Well, Calico is the place for you. All you have to do is go to the top of the Digging Adventures page, click the link there, and it will send you to Calico. From there, when making your purchase, make sure you use the code MATTY, M-A-T-T-Y, to make your experience better, and to make your experience watching the Digging Adventures live show great. I would like to thank the Facebook group, Everything Fun and Collectible, for all the great stuff they donated to us to give away to you guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and join their group today. Once again, that was Everything Fun and Collectible on Facebook. Awesome Relics New England Facebook group is a group of metal detecting enthusiasts from all over New England. Their focus is retrieving and identifying items through detecting to help educate people on their history and to preserve items for future generations. So make sure you go join their group today. Once again, that was Awesome Relics New England on Facebook. So those were our lovely commercials, and now we are back. We really quickly can we hey Dad, he's still muted. There we go. So now we are back from our commercials. We are going to go over our giveaways for tonight and our birthdays.
All right.
So first
My
we're going
wife's
to
was
go.
actually yesterday.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice. What's your wife's name?
Her name is Roberta.
I'd like to say happy birthday to Roberta. That was her name, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to her. Um, so birthdays. Today, I, I would like to say happy birthday to Bob Brown, Rick Yingling, and Bob Cook. Happy birthday to all three of you. I hope you're all having an amazing birthday today. And birthdays for this week. I would like to say happy birthday to Stephen Smith, Christian Silva, Kelly Ray, Bill Wade, and Gordon Madison. So I hope you all have an amazing birthday this week. And now we can go over our giveaways.
All right.
Tonight we have tonight we have some really good giveaways. We are going to be giving away two silver dimes. Are we doing these separately? Yes. Okay, we're going to be giving away a 1963 silver dime. We are going to be giving away a 1964 silver dime. And then we are going to be giving away an 1886 Morgan dollar. There you go. Now, I don't think me saying that the Morgan dollar is just a bit of a step above the dimes is me being wrong in my opinion.
No,
I
you're
don't
definitely not
think
wrong.
that's I don't think I'm wrong to say that.
No.
Of course there's someone out there who's like, "No, the dimes are better. You can actually use them for money." And so that's what we'll be giving away tonight. And now we can get into the show. Now I've been
All right.
starting to realize before we use this new program, our intro would take like 15 minutes, and now it only took us 5, which is pretty good. So now we have more time for the show.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So for everyone who just joined, why don't you introduce yourself for
All right.
everyone?
Well, I'm Justin Finley. I'm the founder and coordinator for the upcoming Red Dirt Treasure Shootout Metal Detecting Festival.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what people find and everything at that.
Oh yeah, we've actually I've one thing I wanted to do whenever I came up with this idea was I wanted to do things differently. I wanted to make it I wanted to try and make it maybe not better, but I wanted to make it just as good as some of these other hunts that I've heard of that a lot of people have talked about in the past. So I wanted to know, well, what are some things that maybe isn't very common, is something that is kind of out of the ordinary, something that you just don't usually go to one of these hunts and you're going to find. Well, one of the things that I talked to my good buddy Ken Fanning, uh, I asked him, I was like, hey, when you've gone to any of these treasure hunts, do they ever give away gold coins? And they said, and he's like, well, yeah, I mean, they give the Mexican peso, the gold pesos, and they're about maybe about the size of your pinky nail. Yeah, they're very tiny, but
Yeah.
still a gold coin nonetheless. And so I was like, I want to go bigger. I mean, if you're gonna go, I mean, if you're gonna do something like that, go big or go home. So I thought about it and I was like, you know what? How about a $2.50 gold piece? So we actually got $2.50 gold pieces, and we're actually adding an 1856, I do believe, um, gold $1 gold coin that we're actually going to be placing into the Wild West hunt. The two other
Wow.
gold coins we're going all the coins we're putting tokens in the ground that relatively will come up the same uh, mid-tone on most metal detectors in the ground. So that way, it's not like you're going to find a brass token for a gold coin. We want you to go out there and experience possibly finding as if, like you were out in a regular hunt, at a homestead or whatever the case may be, and dig up that real gold coin. But the $2.50 gold pieces, those are actually going to be placed in what we're calling the Outlaws Horde Hunt, which will also have we're actually raising the bar. We're going uh, from six 1870s and 1880s silver dollars that we originally were thinking, it's the Red Dirt Shootout, 6 guns, Wild West, six shooter. Well, we decided, you know what? Why not up it? Being at how many people are really interested in this and really wanting to get into that hunt, we've raised it up to 10 1800s silver dollars that we're placing in there, along with
Wow. Are,
large
are you there?
cents. We're putting some prize tokens in there. Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah, I know I kind of froze up a little bit, but yeah, we're putting price tokens in there. We're putting uh, we're putting silver half dollars, some silver dimes, a couple other neat little surprises that we're going to put in there. All in total, I haven't quite counted the exact number, but we're putting about 100 or so coins. Well, no, I take that about 150 coins in the Outlaws Horde hunt alone, and
Wow.
but they're all going to be very good coins and prizes.
Wow, that is awesome. That is a lot. Also, really quickly, I would like to
Mhm.
mention two things that I saw in the comments while I looked over.
Yeah.
One, Matt Howell made a pretty good joke. It said, "Who is Morgan and what did he do?" I'm
What is what?
I don't know who.
Who's
It
Morgan?
was
What did he
who
do?
is Morgan? What did he do? And also Becky Mackey said that she shared while she was shopping for pineapple pizza. I'm not gonna go any further into that pineapple pizza part, but we'll get to that part later. Also, Becky Mackey, I'm watching you. Um, anyways, so so really quickly before we get any further into the event, why don't we learn a bit about yourself
Oh,
first?
great.
So first you metal detect, correct?
Yes, one of my absolute all-time favorite hobbies and things to do. Yeah, it's like a stress reliever. You just kind of go out, blow off steam, and if you get mad, you hit the ground with your shovel.
Yeah. What's the ground gonna do when you hit it with a shovel? Yell back?
Exactly, and then you can start cutting it.
It's like this is for whatever, whatever. Uh, well, there's my plug.
Exactly. Yeah, let's see if there's anything down there. Might as well
Yeah.
check.
What's the? Yeah. It's not like the ground's gonna go file a complaint at a police office. Oh, he assaulted me. So
uh,
anyways,
I've been, as far as like medley tech, I've been digging since I was 10 years old, and I am 32 now, so I've been digging for 22 long years, and it's been
wow.
wonderful. Yes, the finds just keep popping out of the ground, and essentially I have a mini museum here in my house. My wife can attest to that.
Yeah. Wow, that is a long time.
Oh yeah.
So um, let's see here. Now that we gone over a little bit about yourself, oh, someone's been asking how long has he been metal detecting? He and
Rudy.
oh yeah,
Yeah, so Rudy, I've been metal detecting for 22 years, mostly here in the great state of Oklahoma, but I've detected in Arkansas, Texas, um, Tombstone actually, so Arizona, so just a little
nice.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what metal detector are you using?
my favorite AT Pro. I actually learned a couple secrets that apparently the AT Max does not have. So for anybody who might be interested in this, um, yeah, because I don't mind kind of giving out, a couple little tidbits of info so that way it could help my fellow diggers out, if they got an AT Pro.
Yeah.
I actually realized that whenever you have the standard mode, and then you have pro mode, you hear all the different little tones, that you can help find the good stuff. But whenever I go out to an old homestead site or someplace like that, I like to obviously put the big coil on, get the deep signals. But what I tend to do is I put it on standard mode. And on standard mode, I don't know what it is. I don't know why. You can even try this at home if you got one. But if you go into pro mode, you take a coin, let's say you take a silver dime, put it on the ground. You go over, um, go over it flat. You can get a decent signal at about 8, maybe 10 inches. Really good 6, right around there. You get great signal. Once you're above 8 inches, you really can't get anything until you hit the standard mode. Once you hit it in standard mode, yeah, you get the just very basic tones. But my God, I mean, I can hit a silver dime at 12, 14 inches, and I can hear it very clearly. So, it's a
Yeah.
nice little secret for anybody who wants to try that.
Yeah. So we, I hope you guys heard that if you use an AT Pro. I personally don't, so um let's see. So also we're gonna start getting into more questions about the Red Dirt digging treasure. I can't remember the
The
whole entire name. I'm not the best at
I,
remembering.
you're good, man. The Red Dirt Treasure
um,
Shootout.
yeah, and so we're gonna get into those questions. So
Okay.
anyone who has any questions for Justin, just put them in the comments and make sure that they're relevant to what we're talking about at the moment. We'll we'll get to the detecting questions later, but just for now we're gonna be talking mostly about the event. So make sure it's sort of like we don't want to be talking about a like the event, and then all of a sudden someone's out of nowhere like, "What's your favorite find?" You know, what was that I see? Digging adventures. I agree. So, um, so once again, what is the name of the event that you're going to be holding?
The event name is called the Red Dirt Treasure Shootout. Being here in Oklahoma, we are known for our red dirt, and so I just kind of figured why not do that, and then also because of the uh, the whole theme is just Wild West. Decided, you know what? Why don't we do a treasure shootout? Well, you always think of like the Fistful of Dollars, good old Clint Eastwood, and they got the gunfight over the treasure that's buried. So
Yeah. So the Red Dirt Treasure Shootout. What was it that made you well, what was the inspiration for an event for this event? Like, what was the behind the scenes of why it came to be?
okay, well, actually, I very much like that question because I've been asked it several times, and I love telling people this. Um, Literally, it came to my mind because I was like, why not? That is it. It was just, I started thinking about, okay, here in Oklahoma, we I don't think we've had a golden treasure show for the GPAA in probably almost 10 years, if not more than that. Um, and I was very, very excited, when it came along. And then they just kind of stopped. And then I started thinking about Detectiveville over in England and Pound the Ground over there in up there in you guys' neck of the woods of the New Jersey area. And I was like, those are some like great festivals, but they're all just kind of way over there. Well, we got a lot of great, metal detecting enthusiasts here in the middle of the country and such, but we don't really have any festivals. We don't have any big events like that. Oh yeah, sure we have the digs and stuff, but we don't have an event. So I thought, why not? I run Oklahoma Metal Detecting, the group on Facebook. As a matter of fact, we actually hit 2,900. We're almost 3,000 members now. And
Ooh.
I was like, well, I'll put a little event together. Just kind of for us, for Oklahoma. For maybe people in Kansas and Texas, maybe they can come up and enjoy the event. Just a little thing. But because of 2020 and 2021 and such, uh, it was like all these other big events started getting canceled after one after another after another after another, and I was just like, well, I'm still going to keep it on just to be on the safe side, just in case everything works out. We'll go ahead and we'll just keep it going. I mean, if it gets canceled, it gets canceled. But if not, we got to start. We got some nice little metal detecting event that will help people kind of be like, you know what, I want to get out of the house. I've been stuck in here in quarantine for so long. I'm sick and tired. I'm telling you, next year I think COVID's going to be a cuss word. But it's like then all of a sudden people started talking about it more and more and more, and it started expanding, and getting bigger and bigger. And finally, it came up to this point where people are talking about it could be the biggest metal detecting event in the world for the year of 2021. And I'm just like, wow, it really is, as they say, if you put your mind to it, you can literally accomplish anything.
Yeah, that is awesome. Um, like if I were to hold an event, I would pretty much be thinking. I also have the mindset of there's all these giant events out there. Pound the ground, detective all, probably some other one that also is really large that I can't remember right now. But I'd be like, compared to those, mine's gonna be like, this little event, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, boom, all
Yeah.
explodes.
Oh yeah. I was not expecting it to get to this size. So much so that whenever I realized just how big it was going to end up getting, um, because of the size of the area where we're having it, it's not a big area. It's not really a big spot where we're having the festival. Whether we're going to be detecting on about 300 acres, I think, is about the size. So you have that, and it's going to be cut off into 5 sections because we have a kids hunt that's for anybody 13 or under, and we're actually having that at the festival site. And so we're doing that, and then uh, and it's like the dig site is actually about maybe about a mile away. So we're trying to figure out how to quite kind of initiate that where it's like maybe a small bus or something like that, and just kind of take people over there, or at least have an area set up just for the hunters to park. That way they don't have to fight, the crowd that's coming in just to the festival. And then just head over there, check in, do the digs, and come back to enjoy the festival, with the food, the friends, fireworks at night. So,
Yeah. Um, so we just got a question from Lauren O'Reilly. It
oh,
says, how many people does Justin have going as of now?
that's a great question. So far I've had several people. Let's see, trying to trying to think of a good number to kind of give because I don't know the exact number. Um, I would say at the moment we have about 100 diggers, but then we have a lot of people who's been messaging me because I put the event up on travelok.com, which is just like the Oklahoma travel uh, website, and uh, we've been published up there. So uh, people are contacting me saying, hey, this is a great event. We love treasure hunting and metal detecting. We're wanting to get into it, but we're not wanting to get into the digs. So as of right now, we're looking at about probably top number about 300 people will be at the event with about 100 to 150 diggers as of now. But it is growing literally every day. I'm getting more and more people sending in their paperwork with their checks. People are messaging me on Messenger, and sorry, but I'm getting all kinds of inquiries and stuff. So it's going to keep going up. I'm seeing 300 diggers. Um, I wouldn't really expect it to go over 500, but it's kind of like who knows. Time will.
Guys, everyone who's watching this, you know what you have to do.
Oh no.
Those words he just said, he wouldn't expect it to go over 500. Alright, we now have to make it the new goal, over 500 people. Unless that'd be like, too many, like, oh, we can't, there's too many people.
Yeah, I know, because it's like I want this event to I want this event to be big, but at the same time, I don't want to be because of the like I said, the size of the festival area. It's not a huge location. It's the place is called Sapokney West, and what it is it's a Wild West movie set. This guy's had 19 movies so far made there. They actually have he every single building that he has out there, almost anyways, is either a museum. He's got a general store where he sells Western wear, antiques, clothes, all kinds of cool stuff in there. And then he's got a saloon that is a full-fledged restaurant. Now, because of COVID and everything, they had to shut down, and they've had some difficulties with uh, some of the cooking areas. and so they're not able to cook anything sadly right now. But they're trying to get that worked out.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like a bit of, all the technical work with getting everything done and stuff.
Yeah.
So really quickly, we have a
Mhm.
question from I don't want to okie dokie. Okay.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
It was a bit far away, so I couldn't really tell what it was. Is this a 1-day event? Is there camping lodging?
That's a great Well, thank you, Okie dokie, from the Okie History Hunter. Um, yes, this is actually going to be a 2-day event. It's going to be June 19th and 20th, Saturday and Sunday. And there's very limited camping on site, but then there's also a place called Blue River campsites, just maybe about 5-10 minutes away from the area. And as long as you have a valid hunting or fishing license, it's actually free camping. Then also in Madill, Oklahoma, and Tishomingo, Oklahoma, they have bed and breakfast, Airbnbs, motels, hotels, things like that. If you're interested in everything, you can actually go over to the Red Dirt Treasure Shootout Facebook page. I was going to say YouTube page, Facebook page, and check that out. We actually have an accommodations list or partial one because, hey, Sammy, um, we have a partial list because I mean, there's honestly so many campsites and RV sites that we're just kind of like, okay, here's most of what we have that we can actually keep a shortened list of.
Yeah. So I hope that answers their question. It's a 2-day event you said, correct?
Yes, 2-day event.
Oh, we already got another question from Nancy Casey Howard. What is the deadline to send an application?
Great question, Nancy. Well, I'm actually having early bird special pricing, so it's about $10-15 off of the normal price if you're doing all the hunts and such. That's be as long as you send in the application before June 1st. After June 1st, then it's going to be whatever the price is on the application. That is going to be the price that you have to pay.
Ah. So
Hey, Brian.
hello, Brian. So on to our next question on our list of questions that we have. Um, when will the event be taking place?
Well, that's going to be June 19th and 20th, 2021 in Reagan, Oklahoma.
Ah, June 19th and June 20th, you said?
That's it, Father's Day weekend. So if there's
Yeah.
anybody who wants to get their dad a gift, I mean, hey, let me know.
Yeah. There's no Now, I've heard this from it's a quote from Abraham Lincoln and Albert Einstein. They both said there's no better Father's Day gift than a metal detecting event.
I think I heard that too. Yeah, it was on the internet, I think. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can always believe everything on the internet.
No one ever lies on the internet, okay? I
Exact.
saw that
No
on a
one.
Google image. No one ever lies on the internet.
Never.
So we're going to do a giveaway. We
Fantastic.
we are going to be giving away a 1960, I think this, hold on. I just saw, yeah, 1964. Just wanted to double check just in case. We're going to be giving away a 1964 silver dime. Let me get that in there so you guys can see it a bit better. There we go. This was donated by Matty St. Germain, so thank you to him. We now have our bucket of names. Oh, did I lose any? No. I have a tendency to like shake it a bit too hard and the names go out. So you just have to have like this good way of shaking it so you don't lose everyone's names. Marco Farrell, are you here? Marco Farrell. If you are
Marco.
here, say so in the comments. You have to be here
Oh,
live to win. Oh yeah, the name. Oh, here you go. Marco Farrell, are you here? While we are waiting for Marco Farrell, remember if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments and we will answer. And if it's related to the topic, then we will ask. Oh yeah, also a quick reminder on how to enter into the contest or the giveaways. All you have to do is like, share, and comment that you shared. That way we know you want to be entered. This is the same for both Facebook and YouTube. So this question, while we're waiting for Mark, oh, he is here. Congratulations, Marco Farrell.
congratulations, Marco.
Make sure to get your information out to us, and we will send out your prize. Um, so since we just did a giveaway, we're gonna take a minute to do a special question that we do every week. We ask everyone this question.
All right.
So my question for you is, do you like pizza?
I love pizza. It is one of my favorites.
Nice. I would ask you another question regarding your opinion on pineapple pizza, but if
Wait.
you answer wrong, then I would have to end the show early. So I'm
Oh
not
no.
going to.
Sounds good. Because I'm pretty sure I'd have that wrong answer.
Why, do you?
Yes, I very much do enjoy sausage and pineapple pizza.
Thank you guys for watching.
I'll see you later.
Uh, all right. Also, the just
Do
to
y'all
start
have
off, what was
do y'all have that uh
do we have?
I think it's called I think the place is called Creative Pizza or Blaze Pizza.
I've never heard of Blaze Pizza before. No.
Oh man, it's like Subway but for pizza. Like you go in there and you tell them what to put on your pizza. They put in a fire grill, and it
Ah,
comes out like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes later, and it is. Uh, I have ghost pepper sausage put on there. It is delicious.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, we have a quick question from Brian Stewart. It said, ask Justin about his multiple colored tan.
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's like I keep my arm out the window a lot. This arm's always in the car, and then like on this side of the face, it seems like I get more tan because the sun hitting the side of my face. I actually drive for Shipt, DoorDash, and Instacart as a living, and so I do a lot of driving.
Ah. Also, we have another question by Nancy Cason Howard. Will you
Oh,
be
hi
sharing the
Nancy.
history of the 300 acres with the Detectorists?
Well, to be honest with you, there's not really a ton of history for the land. They did say that there were a few homesteads on it, but even the landowners aren't really 100% certain on where any of them really were. And we've tried to find maps to try to locate the areas, but we never could find them. They did say that there was a hotel there at one time, like up into the 20s, I think, but it's been metal detected, and they actually found a Civil War button out there that the guy actually ended up, because most of the finds that you would get there by the hotel and stuff, the camp wanted them back to put them inside of like a little display there for the camps. And I think they actually ended up paying the owners $200 for the button itself because apparently it was a pretty rare Civil War button.
Wow.
Yeah. But the town of Reagan, Oklahoma, from the research that I've done, I mean, honestly, it's essentially almost a ghost town even now. But it
Yeah.
did have let's see, it had a post office, I think, in 1883, give or take. And from what I understand, there was a pretty heavily used trail that came through there. And there's a lot of open areas now, and we're trying to actually get some of the local landowners to allow us to do digging on their properties as well, so that way we have some natural hunts set up for people who just they just don't really want to get into the into the hunts too much, or like they're like, yeah, I want to do this hunt and that hunt, but like that's it. And we're actually having a kind of a contest for that as well, where for $5 you'll get a prize, like whoever finds the best coin and the best relic, that those two people will basically split the money of all the money that would come into that particular thing. Like the natural hunts will be free, but if you want to enter in the contest, as it were, then it'd be $5. So
Yeah. Well, you know what this calls for?
thank
Indiana
you, Richard.
Johnson. Uh, now
Oh
I have
yeah.
to go borrow a military grade metal detector and go enter in for that contest. Here
Yeah,
comes
Richard
money.
likes Richard. He always calls me. He's like, oh Lord, yeah, here comes John Wayne. Whenever like we go out metal detecting on some of our group digs, because I carry a six gun. I actually carry a revolver with me and an old fashioned rig, and it's like I got the 6-inch barrel and everything. It's a white ERT gun.
Huh? Seems like one of those things they keep on you, so in case, something out of the woods is coming and it tries to attack you, the relics come to
Yeah.
life.
Oh yeah, trust me. Here in Oklahoma, Texas, we have wild boar, and
Oh.
yeah, they catch sight of you. You get anywhere near their piglets. Oh yeah, no, it is not a good thing. So it's always good to have a gun with you, or at least a knife, or or in my case, a grave digger shovel. That way I can just bury it.
Yeah. Um, let's see here. Also, I'd like to mention we forgot to do the fireworks for the giveaway, so we're really just gonna do that real quick for the
Woo!
fireworks.
All right.
Congratulations to Marco Farrell. Also, I'd like to mention that despite popular belief, we hired people so that way every time someone wins, it's a live fireworks show behind our house. Like I said, you can believe everything you hear on the internet. Um,
Exactly.
yeah.
I
Also, you
mean,
said,
hey, it's actually looking like that's probably what it's going to look like June 19th. We are having a fireworks show that Saturday night at sundown. There at Sapocney West, and we're even having a what do you call it? We're actually having a live band. It's going to be called the Sideshow Drifters. They're a Red Dirt country band, and they're going to be playing live. And we're actually going to be having a Main Street dance.
wow,
Yeah,
nice. Oh, we got a comment from Rudy Vasquez.
yes,
Justin, a compliment. You are a very well-spoken man. Everything is answered direct and well received, sir. Do you have a YouTube channel?
yes. Actually, I do. If you look up, let's see. I haven't put up a video in a while. I need to. I've got some footage, and I just need to go ahead and upload it. But yes, it's just look up Okie History Hunter 21, and you'll find me.
Well, there you go. That's a pretty. That's like they said, good answers for the questions. Um,
Thank you.
oh, also people are asking how to enter in for the giveaways. All you have to do is share, and comment that you shared, so that way we know you want to be entered on YouTube or Facebook, whichever one you are watching on. So, let's see. Um, next up on our list, how can people sign up the for the Red Dirt Treasure Shootout event?
Great question. Well, I'll tell you, if you're wanting to sign up for any of the contests, or maybe even if you're like, hey, I want to be a vendor even at the festival, all you have to do is there's two ways that you can actually go ahead and do that. Number one is you can go on to Facebook and you can go to the Red Dirt Treasure Shootout Facebook page, or you can go ahead and join the Oklahoma Metal Detecting page. Grow our numbers up a little bit more. And we have a lot of information on there. We actually have copies of the fill-up forms. All you got to do is once you get it, you can, my mind kind of wanders a little bit, so I better go ahead and stay on track there. So you can either do that, go on Facebook, you can message me on Facebook or Messenger, or if you want, you can go ahead and email me at rdtsfest@gmail.com. So like Red Dirt Treasure Shootout, so rdtsfest@gmail.com. Just go ahead and send me an email asking me whatever you want, information. If you want to go ahead and get an application or rather a fill out form, to go ahead and do that. And the way I get them is one of three ways. Number one, you can print it out, fill it out, and you can send it in with a check, money order. You want to throw cash in there. Well, throw me a tip. I don't know, whatever you want. So I will take that, and once I get it, I will put it into my files, and then I will deposit the checks into a special account that I actually have set up just specifically for this event. And before I forget, just kind of roundabout way in this same thing, because I get a lot of questions on this, and I don't know if anybody asked it or not. All the money, I'm not getting any. I'm not really getting any of the money. For the most part, every dollar that gets in here is paying for the festival, is paying for relics, coins, tokens, prizes. We actually have a Knox 800 metal detector that we're doing a raffle for. I think it's like 10 tickets for $20, something like that. I gotta, if you want, you can ask John Waldrop about that. He's my sponsor coordinator. He's been helping me out a lot with that. So, but yeah, it's like all the money that we get in, it's basically nothing but for the people. That's just it. This is the people's festival, so I'm just the guy kind of putting it together and making sure everybody has a lot of fun.
Nice. Oh, also, we got a question from Brian Stewart. Let's looky here. It says, so it's going to be steaming hot there in Oklahoma in June. Will there be a cool down tent there?
Yes, we are actually going to have a misting tent set up at basically, and not just kind of give you an idea on this. So we're having the entire section of wooded areas, open fields, everything that we're going to be using for the digging. We are going to be having it set up into 5 different sections. Well, what we're going to be doing is each section, because it's at each hunt is going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And what we're going to do is we're going to place a misting tent kind of towards the middle of the field, so that way when you get out there, it's not way up here in the towards the entrance, or way back over here towards the exit, or whatever the case may be. It's just going to be right in the middle. Come over, get cooled down. There's going to be situated small ice chests kind of within the field. We're going to be putting water in there, so if you get hot, if you're just like, oh my god, like I'm getting thirsty or whatever, and you just don't really want to carry around the water or whatever that you have, you can just run over to one of the just kind of placed ice chests, just so that way you can cool down, because we don't want anybody getting hurt or passing out there.
Nice. You got to make sure people don't overheat while they're out there metal detecting.
Yeah, I did that whenever I was working at the Oklahoma City Zoo, and yeah, that it wasn't fun.
Yeah. So, really quickly, just want to tell people once again that if you want to enter in for the giveaways, make sure you like, share, and comment that you shared, that we know that you entered in. And speaking of which, we're going to do another giveaway.
Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Listen, isn't that Mickey Mouse?
Yes, it is. My son, he very much enjoys Mickey Mouse
Ah.
and Coneheads. He will never let me forget that. He loves Coneheads. I'm
I
like,
would do a Mickey Mouse
but
impression, but I'd probably mess it up horribly.
haha, no, you won't. I'm sure.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Makes
I
me
don't
very
have
good.
that kind of spark for Mickey Mouse. But I do have Goofy
Mhm.
Gorsh. So we're going to pull a name out of the bucket. Um, and the winner is Marsha Beal. Are you here, Marsha Beal?
Marsha Bill, congratulations, Marsha.
Marciabiel. I no longer have the ticket. Yeah, Biehl. Are you here? Oh, she said she's here.
Woohoo!
That was fast.
Congratulations,
Holy
Marsha.
smokes. Her internet speed is like, phew. Dang, Marsha Beal, congratulations.
Right.
Oh, there we go,
Oh,
fireworks.
there's the
Woo!
fireworks. Woohoo!
Yep,
June
that's
19th.
live right now in the backyard. Won't be getting any noise complaints for that one. Um, so congratulations to Marsha Beal. Make sure to get your information out to us. We will send out your prize. For a second, I thought the house was like some shaky noise was happening. I was like, "What was that?" It was just the heater turning on.
Oh.
So let's see.
Could have been my upstairs neighbors.
Already asked that. Already asked that. Oh yeah, and make sure you guys stay tuned. Our next giveaway is going to be a Morgan dollar, 1886.
And to
Oh yeah,
miss.
I forgot to mention these are going with the giveaways tonight.
All right.
Forgot to mention that earlier. Just so you know, statistically, this was found out by NASA scientists. If you wear a Digging Adventures sticker while you're out metal detecting, you have a 50% better chance of finding something than without.
Those
So
is
make
pretty good
sure you,
odds.
yeah, so make sure you go out there and make sure you're out there right. It's hello. Um, who is that again?
Heritage Relic
Heritage Relic
Hunters.
Hunters.
Yeah. I think he's a part
So
of my group, I think. Oh. I
ah,
have so
that's
many.
nice. Yeah. Everyone, what was that? Oh, everyone's doing roll call from where they are. We have roll call. Where's everyone from? Pittsburgh,
Ryan
Kansas
Stewart.
here.
Nice.
I would say where I am, but I prefer not to. So I'm just gonna say New Jersey. Not going into specifics like, oh, I live in whatever, New
Oh,
Jersey.
yeah.
Um, yes, Marsha Beal, you can message either me or my dad. Whoever, doesn't really matter who you message. You can message either of us. Man, now the entire chat is just full of different places: Kentucky, Oklahoma City, Ohio, Illinois,
Woo.
Northeast Texas, New Hampshire. I I was looking at a map of Texas real quick, just gonna get a bit off topic. I was looking at a
Mhm.
map of the counties of Texas, and you look at the bottom right, and it's all like like how normal counties look, all like mixed up and stuff. The top left is all squares.
Yeah. I've noticed that too.
It's all squares. Anyways, um, so once again, for the people who did not hear or weren't here before, how many hunts are there going to be during the Red Dirt Treasure Shootout event?
There's actually going to be 6 events, and they each have their own um, background, I guess, or theme. There we go, rather. Because it's very it's she'll be back. She went to grandma's. Oh, sorry, my son. He was asking where his mom is.
Uh,
So yes, we're going to be having 6 hunts. So the first one, of course, is going to be the the Outlaws Horde Hunt, which is the much more I guess looked forward to event because of the fact that we're giving away $2.50 gold coins in that event, along with $10 silver and several other coins, relics, tokens for some big prizes. I'm actually looking into even bearing, well, not bearing, but I'm bearing a token for a replica U.S. Army saber for Civil War replica. So we're going to put that in the ground and a lot of other stuff. Then we have the colonial hunt, where we're going to be having all the coins and relics and all that. Everything is all from the 1700s, also all the way up to around the 1840s or so. And as a matter of fact, one of the relics that we're actually going to be putting in there, which I'm actually personally excited for, is dug in Pennsylvania. It's a 2-pound Revolutionary War cannonball, and we're going to be putting in all stuff. We actually even have a was it a 16 or 1700s pirate Spanish coin. So we're going to be putting that in there. And then we have the Deep Silver Hunt, the Kids Hunt, which is for kids 13 and under, and let's see what else. Wild West Hunt. We have just literally a treasure chest full of mini balls, coins, tokens, relics, all kinds of great stuff. All of them from about 1850s down to around 1915 or so. So there's all that, and then we have the token hunt, which that is going to all be tokens for the biggest majority of like the big prizes, or for some of the bigger prizes rather.
Wow, that is a lot of stuff that you're going to be.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So really quick, we have a question that I would like to pull up, right? No, not yet. We have not asked that one. Let's bring whichever question you want to bring up first. Just give us a second. We're finding the comment again. Here we go. There are going to be separate hunts by manufacturers also, isn't there, Justin?
Yes, that is true. There are like the main hunt, like as a matter of fact, I do need to go ahead and kind of put that out there. The main sponsor of the event and of the Outlaws Horde Hunt is actually going to be Nocta Macro metal detectors, and then I do believe the Kids Hunt will be Bounty Hunter. And I'll be honest with you, I don't have the list in front of me, but yeah, we're going to have it. I think each hunt is either going to be one separate manufacturer or they're going to be teaming up with some others.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
Brad Martin said, sounds like an amazing, well-organized event. Wish I was closer.
Well, thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. And who knows, maybe you'll come up next year. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, and also we have another question that came in from Okie Dokie.
Okie dokie then.
Is there a map that shows where the event exactly happens? Where is this happening?
Okay, so because of the fact that Reagan is a bit of a ghost town, the biggest town that's nearby is actually Tishomingo, Oklahoma. Reagan is about 10 minutes or so just north of Tishomingo, Oklahoma, which it's in the south, essentially the south central section of the state of Oklahoma. And let's see, I think in about a week and a half, basically not this coming up weekend, but next weekend, I'm actually going down there to map everything out, and that way we'll have a detailed map as to where everything. We'll have a detailed map of where each one of the hunts will be at. We do have we do kind of have a map, a part of the diggers packet that will kind of give you an idea of like, okay, well, this is where the festival is, and over here, this is kind of the size and area of the dig area.
Yeah, well, nice. That's So the closest town to Reagan, Oklahoma was, what was it called again?
Tishomingo, Oklahoma.
Okay, Tishomingo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if anybody's a country music fan, and I mean it's highly doubtful that he'll actually come by, but him and Gwen Stefani actually live there. Brad Paisley. Wow. God, there's one of my friends would whip my rear if she heard that. Uh, Blake Shelton, the country singer Blake Shelton, he actually lives in Tishomingo, and he was actually born and raised in Ada, where I actually lived.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Also, we have a question here. It says, are there going to be any special guests?
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, we're going to have several special guests. Our biggest guest that we're having, first of all, is the lovely, most beautiful Gypsy Jules, and she's going to be there. She's going to be one of our main special guests, along with Rick the Fat Fool. He's going to be there, and then also, from what I understand, Quarter Hoarder's actually going to be there as well.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
So I heard you mention Fat Fool there for a second.
Yes, I did.
You don't mind if I plug my next week's show? We're gonna be having Fat Fool on next week. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that one.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's actually going to be doing. He actually requested to do a bit of a kind of a comedy show while he's out there up on stage. So he's going to be doing that. From what I understand, he's going to have a nice. He said he's going to be having a massage tent set up, with some nice girls in there. Oh yeah, he's bearing some special tokens for that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so make sure you guys check us out next week. Stay tuned next week for the Taking Adventures live show, where Matty hosts the never mind. I tried doing something cool there. So we're going to do our final giveaway of the night.
Woohoo! More fireworks.
Not yet. We have to wait for someone to win.
That's true.
We are going to be giving away an 1886 Morgan dollar. Who's Morgan? What did he do? The world may never know.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego as well? That's what I want to know.
Ah. I was told that he designed the dollar.
Ah. That's interesting.
So, I was going to say that we might need to get little Einstein on the case or someone like that. Someone smart. So we're going to shake up the bucket. And the winner of the 1880... Well, not the winner yet. Yeah. The person who... Remember, you have to be here live to win. The winner is Don Fowler. Are you here, Don Fowler? If you are here, please say so in the comments, so that way we know you're here. If you are not here, then you do not win. If you do not win, then that is sad. Man, everyone's responding so quick today. Wait, did his headphones break?
Yeah. My headphones literally broke.
Oh.
I guess my ears were like, yeah, no. We got to pop that out.
Yeah, I can hear him still.
Thank you.
Can you still hear me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, congratulations to Don Fowler. Make sure you get information out to us. We will send out your prize.
All right.
Wait, it was Dan. Wait, Don. Yeah, Don.
Oh, Dan?
Never mind. No. Yeah, let's do our fireworks. Pew! Play it. Pew! 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 So, is there anything else that you would like to talk about before we start to wrap up the show?
Hmm. Um, like I said, I guess if anybody's wanting, again, if anybody's wanting to join in on any of these hunts, want to sign up, feel free to go and message me on Facebook, um, or you can go to Red Dirt Treasure Shootout Facebook page, or the Oklahoma Medley Detecting page. Oh, hang on, kind of froze up there. Oklahoma Medley Detecting page. Or if you don't have any of that, if you're on YouTube and you don't really have Facebook, you can always go ahead and email me at rdtsfest@gmail.com, and I'll send you application. You can either send it to me through the mail, or you can even fill it out, take a picture of it, and send me either a screenshot or even just simply a picture of it, and that way I can file it away. And I take check, money order, PayPal, and Venmo. So basically, I'm trying to make it as easy for anybody who, just giving them a wide range of being able to pay. And once they're paid, they're good, and I will email them a digger's packet, and then usually towards the end of the week, I'll actually be sending them out the tickets for the event. And basically, what I'll be
Ooh.
doing is whatever events that they sign up for, I'll put here. And when they come to the festival, they just bring this. I'll tear it off, and then we're going to have 6 different colored wristbands. We give those to them, and then that way, it's like, okay, wear this wristband for this event, so on, so on, so on, so on. So that way, once they wear them, they can get into the hunt.
Yeah, those. Also, I'd like to mention that's a really cool looking ticket.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, actually, everything, all the, well, I take that. Most of all the posters and everything, I've actually designed. Actually, I've got a degree in graphic design, so
Ooh.
I actually created the tickets and everything. And then my good friend John Waldrop, he actually designed the new poster that we actually made. And honestly, to me, I very much like his a little bit better than mine.
Ah, nice. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Justin, for being on my show. It was a lot of fun
Absolutely.
having you on.
Thank you.
Just as the show ends, the heater turns off, and now I can hear everything so much clearer. Couldn't have done that earlier. Anyways, well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being on my show. I had a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Um,
I as well.
yeah, and without any unless there's anything else to talk about, get out and have a dig adventure.
You as well.
Oh, you're still here. Well, I'm gonna go out metal detecting and have my own digging adventure. So, I'm going detecting and so should you. I'm going detecting and so should you. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. What? I said I'm going metal detecting. I'll see you next week.